my name is Sharia, and today we are doing the part 3, the channel called Readable. Today we are going to read the book Day-3-Diary. Let's get started. We were on page 23. Tuesday. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm super good at video games. I'll bet I could beat anyone in my grade head to head. Unfortunately, Dad does not exactly appreciate my skills. He's always on me about going out and doing something active. So tonight, after dinner, when Dad started hustling me about going outside, I tried to explain how with video games you can play short sports like football and soccer and you don't even get all hot and sweaty. But as usual, Dad didn't see my logic. Dad is a pretty smart guy in general, but when it comes to common sense, sometimes I wonder about him. I'm sure Dad would dismantle my game system if he could figure out how to do it. But luckily, the people who make these things make them parent-proof. Dad nagged these fancy gadgets. Every time Dad kicks me out of the house to do something sporty, just go up to Rowley's and play my video games there. Unfortunately, the only games I can play are Rowley's car racing games and stuff like that. Because whenever I bring a game up to Rowley's house, his dad looks it up on some parent's website. And if my game has any kind of fighting or violence in it, he won't let us play. I'm getting a little sick of playing Formula 1 racing with Rowley, but he's not a serious gamer like me. All that I have to do is beat Rowley. Is name your car something ridiculous at the beginning of the game. And then when you pass Rowley's car, it just falls to pieces. Wow. Anyway, after I got done mopping the floor with Rowley today, I headed home, ran through the neighbor's sprinkler a couple of times to make it look like I was all sweaty. And that seemed to do the trick for Dad. But my trick kind of backfired because as soon as Mom saw me, she made me go upstairs and take a shower. Wednesday. I guess Dad must have been pretty happy with himself for making me go out yesterday because he did it again today. It's getting really annoying to go up to Rowley's every time I want to play a video game. There's this weird kid named Fregley who lives halfway between my house and Rowley's. And Freg is always hanging out in his front yard, so it's pretty hard to avoid him. Wanna see my secret freckle? No thanks. Fregley is in my phys ed class at school, and he has this whole made-up language. Like when he needs to go to the bathroom, he says, juice, juice, juice. Us kids have pretty much figured Rowley out by now, but I think the teachers have really caught on yet. Okay, get GVs. Today, I probably would have gone up to Rowley's on my own anyway, because my brother Roderick and his band were practicing down in the basement. Rodrigue's band is really awful. I can't stand being home when they're having rehearsals. His band is called Loaded Diaper. It's only spelled Loaded Diaper on Rodrigue's band. You might think he spelled it that way to make it look cooler, but I bet if you told Rodrigue how Loaded Diaper was really spelled, it would be news to him. Dad was against the idea of Rodrigue starting the band, but Mom was all for it. She's the one who bought Rodrigue his first drum set. I think Mom has the idea that we're gonna learn to play instruments and then become one of those family bands like you see on TV. Dad really hates heavy metal. And that's the kind of music Rodrigue and his band play. I don't think Mom really cares what Rodrigue plays or listens to, because to her all music is the same. In fact, earlier today, Rodrigue was listening to one of his CDs in the family room. Mom came in and started dancing. Page 32. That really bugged Rodrigue, so he drove off to the store, came back 15 minutes later with some headphones. That pretty much took care of the problem. Thursday. Yesterday, Rodrigue got a new heavy metal CD. It had one of those parental warning stickers on it. I never got to listen to one of those parental warning CDs because Mom and Dad never let me buy them at all. Never let me buy them at the mall. So I realized the only way I was gonna get a chance to listen to Rodrigue's CD if I snuck it out of the house. This morning after Rodrigue left, I called up Rowley and told him to bring his CD player to school. Then I went down to Rodrigue's room and took the CD off his rack. I'm not allowed to bring personal music players to school, so we had to wait to use it until after lunch when the teacher let us outside. As soon as we got the chance, me and Rowley snuck around the back of the school, loaded up Rodrigue's CD. But Rowley forgot to put batteries in his CD player, so it was pretty much worthless. Then I came up with this great idea for a game. The object was was to put the headphones on your head and try to shake them off without using your hands. The winner was whoever should shake the phones off in the shortest amount of time. Right in the middle of Mrs. Craig came around the corner and caught us red-handed. She took the music player away from me and started chewing us out. So this is it of the part 3. I'll see you guys later on another part 4. Bye!